Hi, it's Debbie. I'm here for Altar Thursday with host Elsa the Bargain Hunting Crafter. I have it on this piece of paper, and then there was also another challenge or a collab that was with Doily. So I've kind of combined them both, and I had to look up to find out where the Doily one was, and it is called Doilycraft 22 hashtag, and it's by Southern Sandy Crafts. So I'm going to show you what I made, and then I took some videos in that as I was making it, but this is what I have made. And I've taken a pot. It was a pot that I had that plant in over there, the money tree that got too small. Well, the pot was broken, it was cracked, so I had painted it, and this is what I came up with. And then I also did a doily, added that to the top, and this has been Mod Podged, and then I strung some of the Dollar Tree yarn through there, and I also put some of that up at the top of this pot. And this is all decoupaged with somewhere. Oh no, here it is. This paper from Thread Up. I painted, used gesso all over the pot because it was like this color and black. The top was this color, and then this part was painted black. So I covered it all with the gesso, and then I put this, decoupaged this on in different sheets, and then I added with just, I just used this Aleene's tacky glue. Oh, I lost the cap. The kitties probably ran off with it, but I used this to put the yarn on there. And then after I Mod Podged each side of this, and I think I used this Mod Podge for it, this kind here. I did one side, and I had it on this parchment paper so that I could pull it off and it wouldn't stick too much. So anyway, I did that, and then I strung this string through it, top and bottom, and then I glued it using this glue again up here. And as you can see inside, I've got some of the gesso because it was the orange color. But what I'm going to use this for is, this is the pot that came with it that had that plant in it. Put that in there, and then I got inside there's white. If you can see, it's from one of the coasters from the bowling alley. I kind of cut it down, and then I cut out the bottom. I don't know what to do with that. Well, there was a piece that was sticking in the bottom that made this push up, so I cut that piece out, and then I put that down in the bottom, and then put that in here like that. And then this is a nut container that I've been keeping my colored, these are the Crayola twist up colored pencils. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in here, and then it'll look even prettier. So I can use it like that. So that's what I've done with that. And also this week, there's another two gals, or maybe 3 gals, that are doing the color with me. And I didn't know, Rosemary You Rock Art is one, and Patty, Life with Patty is one. And I'm not sure if there's another one, but anyway, I only have one coloring book, so I colored a page in my goat coloring book. I also made this. This is just cardstock. I cut it to the side of the book, leaving a little edge to it, and then I put washi tape. So I put that in between when I'm coloring, just in case, so that the ink won't go through. And let's see, this is the page. I actually did 2 because I saw the front page didn't have anything colored, so I just colored that too. And there's the original one picture I had colored already. This is the one I just did. And I used, if you can, I don't know if you can tell, but the goat down here is done with these colored pencils like that. And then all the rest of it, I think there's a little colored pencil in the background, but all of the rest of it is gel pens. And so it's got a little bit of sparkle to it. So that's my little screaming goat. It's very cute. I'll try to take a picture so you can see it better. But anyway, that's all I've done. And so this will be the next one. I will be doing this goat here. So I just go from front to back. So But I did that original one, because on the back I write when I did it in October. So I did these on the 19th. And then while I was watching TV, I just colored that. I thought that page needs to have a little color too, so I colored that. But anyway, if you want that book, I believe I got it on Amazon, and it's very cute. So anyway, and I've also, before I colored them, I scanned every single picture so I can print them out and color whenever I want. So maybe if someone would like a picture, I could send that to them. So anyway, have a good day, and I will put the links, and I'm going to hashtag the Doilycraft 22, and also hashtag Altered Thursday, because this is Thursday and it's 4:46, so I'm hoping to get this up, and I'll put that in. And I don't know about the coloring thing. I'll put those ladies in there too. I just know Rosemary You Rock Art is doing it, and a lot of people do it with her, or with Patty. I don't know which ones are which. I just go and look at the pictures. I just like to see the pictures and how everyone does, because all their pictures, even if they do the same picture, they all look different because everyone colors different. So anyway, that's all I have to share, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, it's Debbie. Here is the pot I'm going to alter. This one is actually cracked, and it was the one that money tree used to be in, and it was too small, and I knew it was chipped at the top, but I didn't know. It's actually, I don't know if you can see because the lighting is bad, but it's actually got a big crack down it. But I was going to fix the top of this, and then I was going to paint this a different color and maybe put some rope or something at the top. I'm not sure, but I'm going to make it look different than this because I don't care for black and this whatever orange brown is. So anyway, what I'm going to use to fix this is, let me get in my drawer here. I have, maybe it's in here. Yeah, this is where I keep my 2 glue guns. I got 2. One's for regular glue and one's for my glitter glue. So I got those 2 in there. Back behind here, there's a little bit of a mess in there. I have this epoxy, and it's got 2 different kinds that you mix together, and then it'll make it hard, so it's like ceramic. So that's what I'm going to use to fix that, and then I will do some painting. So I will take a little video when I get that started. Okay, I really have too much stuff on my desk here. I'm working on my diamond painting, I'm watching videos, and I was coloring in my goat book, and now I'm going to show you this stuff here, this epoxy. What you do, it might be, I've had it a long time, maybe it's too dried out. I might have to get some more. I think that's too dried out. Yeah, I don't know. I think it is too dried out. Yep, I have to get some more, so never mind. Well, I dug down and found some that's a little bit softer, so I'm going to go ahead and try. You want to make sure you got about the same amount. I think I got maybe a little bit more of the brownish. This one was the one that was more dry, but underneath it's a little bit gooier. I can feel the crunchy parts and take those off. But you know what I used this to fix one time? We had a Formica butcher block top, you know, fake butcher block. It was made out of Formica. It was a countertop, and it had chips on it, and I used this stuff to actually fix that. And I have used it to fix my coffee mug. I actually broke part of the handle off. I don't have it in here now. I will show it. And I also used it to fix a lint brush. That's a really great lint brush, especially for getting cat fur off of stuff. But anyway, what you do is you mix these together. I think I'll order, this is very old because gosh, I had that at the old house when I had to fix my mug, which was the house that's close to here, in 2016. I think that was, yeah. So this is pretty old, but you mix it all together like that. Make sure, oh, I hope I'm staying in camera, Squish, 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 squish. And I think the moisture from my hands might be helping it too. But as soon as it looks like it's all one color, then you can use it. And I will go grab the other things that I fixed with it. But let me show you. There's our, I don't know if I have room here. So I don't have this up very high because I'm not using the ironing board. I was just ironing too today, so I should have. I don't know if you can see. But what you're going to do, or what I'm going to do, try to move this up a little bit. Because this will harden and then you can sand it too. And I don't really care how it looks on the inside. But I just want to, and I might make it, but it gets really hard like ceramic. This is way too much that I need, but I know it's cracked, so I want to kind of try to cover up part of that crack too. Because like I said, you can, once it's hard, you can sand it down. And I had, we used to buy these sculptures. They're like copper sculptures, and they're like animals. And I had gotten one, and it was missing the elephant tuxes, you know, the things that come out on an elephant, the tuxes. I think that's how they say it. But anyway, I had used this kind of stuff to make that. That was back in the 90s. I think I'm going to take a little bit from inside. I'm going to stick it in where that crack is, so that when that seals, yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to sand it down. And I really don't care what it looks like on the inside. It's going to be painted. I just wanted to give it support so it doesn't crack anymore. Oops, that's sticking down my finger. I kind of want to have that lip there though. Just to make it nice again and strong. And it will be strong. I'll show you, I'll go get the things I have fixed with it and show you how strong it is. So I'll be back, but there you go. It doesn't look good in here, but who cares? It's inside. It's just it'll give that crack a support so that it won't break. So I'll be right. Okay, I'm back with the other things that I was going to show you. Let me just stick this to the side. First thing I fixed was this mug. This is my favorite mug with my girls, my Catherine and Lydia. And this was, long time ago. They're little. But anyway, this mug, I had dropped it, and this had cracked, and actually it was in pieces. So I was able to glue some together, and then it was missing little chunks. So this is the same putty, because that's what I bought it for. And then actually here there was like a whole section that was missing, and I made that, and it's hard. And I did have this painted at one time white, but I thought it looked worse with the paint, and it was more, you know, it wasn't as smooth as this. It looked kind of chunky. So I just went ahead and sanded that paint off, and I mean, it holds up really nice, and it's been put it back together since 2016, and I use it every day, so it's really good. There, made in the USA. All right, and then the other thing I fixed is, I don't know if you could see this. This is one of those lint things that's as seen on TV. I'll pull it out, and I put the arrow because one way makes it, but this works really great for getting cat hair off the bed in a chair. And then you do this, and then it all comes out down here in the bottom. Of course, you can see there's some in there, but it really gets all the cat hair off. But anyway, this lint brush, though it's great, it had the plastic handle, and it broke probably within a month of having it. So I covered it, and this is with this stuff. And I just really loaded it, and it is strong because when you're brushing it, I mean, you put a lot of force on it, and it's been holding up. And that's probably about the same time, 2016, when I fixed that as well. You can see I had it laying on something, so it's good like that. But I don't care what it looks like, it works, and there you go. But this is great stuff. I gotta get some more. It's called epoxy sculpt molding compound. Here's to ceramic. Oh, and here's to everything, it looks like. It's just great stuff. But it really was a good thing for that countertop because it had chips underneath the ledge, and I was able to fix it, and then I just kind of painted it and made it look so you couldn't notice it. Works on ceramic, metal, wood, stone, glass, plastic, foam, fiberglass, polymers, and more. So anyway, I don't know. Don't even know where I got it. I probably got it in the store because back then I used to go in stores more. It says it takes how long it takes to dry. But once it dries, it's hard. Like I said, this is just like, because this whole section here, I don't think it is right there. Yeah, because it's on this side. This was missing because I broke in a bunch of pieces and I never did find the one other piece. It's like a little chunk missing out there. That's not from there, I don't think, but anyway, that's that. So I will show you how this comes out and maybe video a little bit more, but I will show you when it's done. And then it'll be pretty. Hi, it's Debbie. I'm back, and this has hardened here on that epoxy stuff, so I'm going to sand it. I got this at Dollar Tree, I believe. There's the rough side. I usually use the rough side first. Let's see. Just trying to do it on this so I don't make such a mess. I can always vacuum. But it's very nice and easy to sand. So make it soft. The edges. I like sanded stuff. But anyway, I will get that all sanded and then I will be able to paint it. But it's got nice and hard. Like I said, the inside doesn't really matter. You make it a little bit smoother. But it really doesn't matter. And then I probably will put some, no, this paint is kind of matte, so I don't know if I need to use gesso, but if the paint doesn't hold, I will use gesso. But it's pretty nice. Anyway, see you later. Okay, after a few minutes of sanding, there's all the sanding dust, and there we go. That's pretty smooth. I mean, it's got a little lip to it, but I don't care. This part is pretty flat and smooth, so it'll be very nice. You can see it took off some of the color. So this was all black at one time. So anyway, get all the dust out of there and paint it up. While I still have the gesso out while that is drying up there. I don't know if you can see it. There it is drying. I'm going to try not to knock this off. I'm going to go ahead and cover up the writing on the sides of this with some gesso because I have it out on this paper plate. Yeah, it'd probably be better if I put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. I like to do it with the little brush. This is back to my old favorite brush. Even though it's a bit worn out, I just cover up all of this. And it takes several coats before it's covered. So that will be what I am doing now. And this brush has got too many loose hairs on it, so I might have to switch to a different brush so I don't get it on the drills. I've already flattened the drills out with this roller. Get them all flattened out. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, and then I'll trim it to fit in the frame. So have a good day. Bye. Okay, I've been putting some of this tissue paper from ThreadUp on here. Of course, I had the paper on the floor and the kitties were wrestling in it. This little certain kitten here, and the other one I got out the door now. But anyway, I'm doing it in little sections because otherwise it doesn't line up very well. So I'm getting that around there. And then I'm probably going to do something with these doilies because of doily something or other challenge. So I've got one that's called Altered Thursday and a doily challenge, but I forget who's doing the doily challenge, so I have to look that up. But I'm going to add that doily somehow to this. Make the pots. Hey, Duke. Hey, Duke. What you doing? Duke. Is your brother out there? Bet he's out there. Anyway, I'm getting back to work.